So guys, in our last video, we looked at the Liar's Handshake build on Hunter, which uses the 1-2 punch perk on a shotgun, the combination blow perk on Top Tree Arc Strider, the new artifact mod Thunder Coil, and of course, Liar's Handshake. We found that although it was technically nerfed, this build is still very, very lethal in PvE. But there's another build on the Titan class, which might be even stronger, and that you've likely heard of by now. This build revolves around the Titan exotic Peregrine Greaves, which is very similar to the Liar's Handshake. Its exotic trait is Peregrine Strike, which states that all shoulder charge abilities, Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, and Shield Bash, deal bonus damage when activated in the air. We can, again, pair this with a 1-2 punch shotty, as well as a shoulder charge ability to deal massive melee damage. Now, originally you couldn't actually do this. Before Shadowkeep, you really couldn't get a shotgun shot off to proc 1-2 punch and then actually proceed with a melee ability, all while staying mid-air. It would, I believe, just cancel out the melee ability. But for whatever reason, you can do it now in Shadowkeep. And I'm pretty sure Bungie didn't intend this, as it became so good that Bungie had to disable Peregrine Greaves for the day 1 raid. Something I wanted to test to see is which shoulder charge ability is best for this. It's either going to be Hammer Strike alone or Seismic Strike with the Thunder Coil mod. First on the list is Hammer Strike, which I believe is generally regarded as having the highest base damage for a melee ability in the game. So using it here, you can see it does 400,077 damage, which is a lot. That's a lot of damage. Then using Seismic Strike with Thunder Coil on Greg, we're gonna hit 323,591 damage, which is not quite as good as Hammer Strike. So all of this kind of begs the question, what is the best? The Liar's Handshake Hunter build or the Peregrine Greaves Titan build? Well, when it comes to direct melee damage, the Peregrine Greaves far outweighs that of the Liar's Handshake. I believe Liar's Handshake is inconsistent and it can go anywhere from like 60,000 to 160,000 damage. But that's still a lot of damage and you can repeatedly hit the target. Whereas with the Titan melee, you get your one charge and you're done. And again though, you have to build up combination blow for Liar's Handshake. Whereas the Titan melee ability, you can kind of just casually be playing and then use it on a high tier enemy. So, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I think when it comes down to it, they're both fantastic builds that you should run. If you're a Titan main, run Peregrine Greaves with a 1-2 punch shotgun and Hammer Strike. It's really good for almost every scenario where you can melee a boss. It's the exact same situation for the Liar's Handshake build on Hunter. Okay, the other thing though that really helps the Titan build is the new exotic Monte Carlo. I guess not really new, it's from D1. But Monte Carlo is a great way of getting your melee ability back. It's kind of broken how quickly it gets you your melee ability back. You basically can shoot ads, you don't even have to get the kill, and it will give your melee ability a lot of energy. And it's super strong, so if you haven't tried it out, if you haven't got Monte Carlo, then it's still really good. Just throw on a whole bunch of melee mods, and you'll get a whole bunch of melee energy, so, you know, okay. I personally like the Liar's Handshake build more because it heals you. I don't know. I like the heal factor of it. So anyway, I hope this video was informational or helpful, or if you didn't know either of these builds were good, I guess now you do. I will leave this gameplay in the background. This is a Nightmare Hunt on hero difficulty. And you can just see the difference between the 1-2 punch melee I'm doing and firing Wendigo. It's pretty crazy how much damage this does. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.